Jungkook shows off new tattoo. Is this a new symbol for BTS? One photo, one open-chested look, and one tattoo that instantly sparked a wave of global discussion. Jungkook, BTS's main vocalist, is once again at the center of attention, not because of a new song or a grand stage performance, but because of a permanent image on his body never seen before. A swallow bird now decorates his chest, and the public immediately asked, is this merely body art, or a new symbol representing BTS's future direction? This question didn't arise without reason. In modern pop culture, especially within the realm of global stars like BTS, every visual symbol shown to the public never escapes meaning, whether intentional or not. And when Jungkook, who's long known for being selective in sharing his personal side, suddenly revealed a new tattoo amid the emotional OT7 BTS reunion, the public was right to ask, is this a form of personal expression or a strategic signal indicating a collective transformation of the group? To some observers, the tattoo marks a new phase in Jungkook's life, both as an individual and as a member of BTS. The swallow bird historically holds strong connotations as a symbol of journey, hope, and returning home. In the context of BTS, who have spent the last 2 years apart due to military service and solo activities, this tattoo could be interpreted as a signal of reunification, a silent declaration of their commitment to return as one. Yet behind that symbolism, another layer of interpretation emerges, just as compelling. If this really is a new symbol, does it mean other members will align visually too? Is Jungkook acting as a symbolic pioneer pointing toward BTS's new creative direction? And if that's true, how involved were the agency and other members in shaping this message? Speculation grew wilder when some fans noted that in recent appearances, BTS members have tended to emphasize more personal and meaningful elements in their styles. RM appeared with gray hair and a contemplative expression, V began showcasing a more experimental artistic side, and Jimin looked more open to exploring unconventional styles. In the midst of it all, Jungkook emerged with a permanent symbol on his skin. Is this merely an individual trend, or a coordinated movement of something bigger? Of course, many remain skeptical. Some argue that the public is overanalyzing a personal tattoo and connecting it unnecessarily to group symbolism. However, in a fandom ecosystem like BTS's, where every move and appearance is deeply scrutinized, it's impossible to ignore the visual and psychological impact of a new tattoo revealed in the context of a major reunion. More than just a visual discussion, Jungkook's tattoo also ignites conversations about BTS's future direction. With military service nearly complete for all members, the public is eagerly awaiting clarity on the group's upcoming activities. If the tattoo is indeed a new symbol, could it also be part of a visual campaign for BTS's comeback? Or are we witnessing a shift in BTS's identity towards something more personal and mature, far from the conventional idol image that once defined them? It's important to note that this tattoo's reveal didn't happen in a vacuum. It occurred amid a highly strategic series of events, a full OT7 reunion, BTS's debut anniversary celebration, and growing speculation about a world tour in 2026. One element alone might be a coincidence, but when all of these appear together, could we really be witnessing the slow reformation of BTS's public image? These are the questions now flooding fan forums, media analyses, and video commentaries on YouTube and TikTok. Some describe it as part of a silent code distributed by Jungkook to begin a new chapter, while others remain more cautious, reminding us that without direct confirmation, all of this remains in the realm of open interpretation. Yet regardless of the truth behind the tattoo, one thing becomes clear. Visualization has become a key narrative weapon in BTS's post-military era. When words are withheld, when future plans aren't openly revealed, visuals, like tattoos, fashion choices, or facial expressions, become alternative communication channels between artists and the public. And Jungkook, in this case, might be speaking louder than ever, without uttering a single word. So, should the public believe this is part of a grand strategy? Or should we be skeptical, questioning whether this is simply an individual expression being overly interpreted by fan bases and media? That question is worth asking, especially in an era where information can be manipulated and symbols can become powerful tools to shape public perception. It's crucial for all of us not to instantly accept every narrative that appears on the surface, but to dig into the context, consider potential biases, and realize how often the entertainment industry crafts stories to maximize emotional impact. At the end of the day, only Jungkook and the BTS members truly know the meaning behind the symbol. But in that uncertainty, we as the public are faced with a choice. Do we accept the symbol as an honest expression from an artist, or view it as part of a bigger narrative that is yet to be revealed? And more broadly, are we witnessing the early signs of BTS's collective identity shift? The truth may not arrive as quickly as we hope, but the discussions sparked by one tattoo on a K-pop star's chest prove one thing, that in today's global culture, even skin can speak. And perhaps in the silence of that symbol, BTS is saying far more than we realize.